Hey guys, it's Christian Thomson here from Marwick Marketing in beautiful British Columbia. I wanted to jump on a video and just kind of give you some updates and some tips that you can use for your business during these kind of uncertain times. The first one that is a new feature that's come out by Google My Business is the ability to mark your business as temporarily closed as opposed to permanently closed. This is a really good option if you have a storefront and it's closed just for the next couple of weeks, so you want to avoid your customers going to the store or going to your office only to find that you're not there, but differentiating between being permanently closed and temporary closed. So the way that you can do that is by logging into your Google My Business listing and go to info. And then once you're there, you'll see the new option here on the right hand side, mark as temporarily closed or mark as permanently closed. And that will just kind of give the ability to update your Google My Business listing, which is also part of Google Maps. If you are temporarily closed, I highly suggest also making a post. Again, if you look on the left hand side when you're signed into Google My Business, and the posts are what show up against your Google My Business listing, and you're able to add an update, how long you can be closed for, how customers can reach you, can they order online, are you offering online consultancy, all those things. By adding that extra post, it's going to give you the ability to add more context to being temporarily unavailable in your physical location. So definitely worth jumping back into your Google My Business platform and just giving it a little update there for your customers. One thing to remember about the posts is that they do only last for 1 week. So it's good to go back in and make sure that that's updated as the weeks progress there. So first kind of tip for this week is to go into Google My Business, make sure your business listing reflects how you're operating your business as of now, as of this week and next week. The second thing to look out for is a new announcement by Google and Google Ads that basically says if you've been advertising with Google Ads, whether that's directly via an agency like Marwick Marketing, that they are committing to fund additional ad credits very soon. The eligibility is that you must have had your Google Ad account open since the beginning of last year. So since the beginning of 2019, credits will appear automatically. You'll get a notification in the coming weeks and coming month, and there's more information. What I'll do is I'll put this link in the comments below, and you can use the Google Ad credit for YouTube, remarketing, display, search, and that coupon's going to be valid until the end of the year as well. So if you're not quite ready to reopen or to start marketing to your customers just yet, that credit can be used in the future as well. So plenty of information there as well. It's a pretty big sum. Google is funding $340 million in ad credits, which is pretty cool. And I'm sure we'll put that to good use once we're back in business and back on opening up our companies there. The third and final kind of useful bit of information, I want to keep these videos kind of short, is a bit more time on our hands as we're looking to plan for the take action in the short term for our businesses, but start looking at the midterm, like what happens when things bounce back and customers start spending and we're opening our businesses. One of the things that you can spend a bit of time on, especially if you're working from home and you do have more time on your hands, is to take stock and review your kind of like where you are in terms of your digital marketing. And we have a tool that's free to use on our website. If you go to www.marwickmarketing.com and you scroll down down, keep going and keep going. There you go. Free website report. You can click on Get My Report. And basically, there's you don't need to sign up. There's no fee. It's basically a reporting tool that will give you the ability to see how well your website's optimized right now. What's really neat is if you go to here, and it's kind of a bit small, but if you click on Add Competitor, you can compare your website to somebody else's. You type in the keyword you want to be found for, put in your name, email, phone number, and you get your report, and it comes up automatically. Within the report, it's going to give you actionable kind of tips that you can do if you have access to the back end of your website. It will talk about content, give you ideas on how just to improve it, so that any changes you do to your website now from an SEO point of view is going to result in a positive impact 2, 3, 4 months down the line. So kind of forward thinking, being able to work on your marketing now for the benefit of the midterm once things start bouncing back there. So again, I just wanted to jump on video. I'll be doing a few more of these as the days progress. But just to recap there, make sure that you're logging into Google My Business, using the new features, adding the COVID-19 updates if it's applicable to your business, marking it as temporarily closed if need be, making sure you're keeping the posts up to date. Again, these appear on the right-hand side when somebody types in your company name on Google. Being aware of the Google credits. If you're a client of Marwick, we'll notify you as soon as you get them. If you're working with Google Ads directly or with another agency, just making sure that you write down a little reminder to check in and make sure you're getting those Google Ad credits. And then thirdly, being able to use this kind of SEO tool, and it's going to give you a checklist of things that you can sit at home in your home office and work through and tick those items off. But that's three ways that you can put the time of working from your home office to good use. I hope you find that useful. As I said, I'm going to be doing more and more videos as the days progress. And feel free to leave a comment below or up, depending on what platform we're on. And I'll speak to you soon.